Hello everybody, this is Andrew. To follow on from our last tutorials, I am going to show you how to style your web page using CSS. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to separate your CSS up from your web page document. I'm going to first start off by creating a directory so we can keep all of the HTML and CSS files together. We'll name it web page original. Right, now I'm going to first start off by creating the HTML. So what I'll do is I'll pause this because obviously you don't want to see me write all this out again, so I'm just going to pause it and then I'll be back with you in a few seconds. Welcome back everyone. What I've done is I've created the basic HTML body, and what I'm going to show you how to do now is to add some style. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the CSS up into a separate document, and I'm going to show you how to link to it. Incidentally, I've saved that as an HTML file, so it opens up as so. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a link to another document. So it's going to type in link relation equals. So I'm just going to tell it that it's a style sheet. I'm going to tell the document it's a style sheet. Give it a type. So the type is CSS stroke text. Oh, actually that's the other way around. It's text stroke CSS. Now, because I'm going to have the file in the same directory, I'm just going to call it style.css. And there you have it. Now, if I save that, I'm now going to create the CSS document. Doesn't really need to do that, I can delete that one. If I open up another one, get rid of all this. Now, like before, I'm going to use a selector to select the paragraph. But you see, this is all going to be in its own separate document now, so it's going to be a lot easier to change things when it's separate from the main body HTML. So let's change the colour of the paragraphs to red. I've also got a header 1 tag in there, so I'm going to make a selector for that, and I can make that blue. So there you have it. There's two selectors there. So you've got the one selecting the paragraph and the one selecting the header. One for red, one for blue. So if I save that as style, if you remember before in the HTML document I called it style. So and then I'm going to give it an extension CSS, and I'm saving that in the same directory as the HTML. So if I delete this. Now, if I open this up, that's the CSS document and this is the HTML. So now if I open up this website now, it should have styled the particular element. So let's have a look. Yep, there you go. So I've styled the header blue and the paragraph red, and as you can see, I've got the CSS. Ooh, if I can open it, I've got the CSS separate from the HTML, and all I've needed to do is include this tag here, which points to this in the same directory. So there you have it. It's best to keep your CSS, your styling and your structure separate. It just makes things easier in the future. So if I just wanted to change something, all I'd have to do is open this document up and change this to grey. Now if I save that, and open it up, and now it's changed to paragraph grey. So it just makes things more organised and easier to edit. So thanks so much for listening. I will see you again very soon. Bye.